Even if it's a trip to the convenience store. Really, Shi-chan. Ha 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 ha
Ho ho ho.
ha ha.
Learn about where you're going. I guess I
Guess I didn't bother to do that.
Just
You
didn't
care
care
enough to do
so. I didn't look forward to this, even if I committed myself
to
too
go
long.
along with it half-assedly. But anyway.
Whoa.
Hey, that was pretty
I
good.
don't say anything. I don't say anything, and Misha signed something that ends in a shrug. What was that? It seems like it wasn't about me.
That was. I thought you were gonna continue, but guess not.
Okay, I feel like slumping over in my seat.
Both of them are smiling.
I just
throwing
like
me
taking a
off
break right there, you know?
But that shrug hit me unexpectedly deeply.
Deeply.
You look down, are you okay?
Okay. Da da da.
Don't take it the wrong way, please. I hate it when people are afraid to ask questions. That's how people learn things, by asking. Naturally. Hey Jacob, are you gay?
What?
You're gay.
Not really.
Asking for help is perfectly normal, as much as needing help. Stop looking like you just failed a test. Nigga.
Now you really need to put up the.
I'm sorry.
That
That was my
Come
bad.
on,
That was
we were going for
my bad.
we were going for a clean video, but I guess not.
My bad. It was my bad. All right.
Yeah, they did.
All right. It was my bad. My beef. Ah, and another thing. You don't have to call Shi-chan something so formal like Hakamichi.
Shi-chan.
Class rep all the time. Just call her Shi-chan.
Or class rep.
Haha. Okay, maybe that's too casual.
Ha-ha.
Maybe Shizune would be more appropriate.
Da da da.
Shizune. Yep.
Yup,
Shizune
yup.
is fine. Yep.
Yep. Okay, that would be a lot easier for me. I feel a lot more at ease. Both of them seem so friendly. So I feel like an idiot for being so apprehensive earlier. Especially about Shizune, who I assumed would be all business. Well, she still seems like that, just less so, I guess. Da 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 da! Look at that angry face. Huh, oh right, we haven't even touched the assignment. We should start to get to work. Grr! We should start work now. See Shot get mad.
She's pretty chunky, Misha.
Wait, read hold on 1 second.
The assignment is also kind of long, so we should start now if we want to finish it before the end of class. Wahahaha, that too!
Wahahaha!
Shizune glares at the two of us
That's an angry
impatiently.
face.
I don't need to know sign language to
frowns.
understand that.
It's glare. Evil eye.
Okay, I got the message.
Massage.
Massage. After class, we can take a walk around the grounds together. It's a
Ooh.
nice day today, okay? The assignment is actually very challenging to get through, combining aspects of being both difficult and unnecessarily long. Like my dick!
Come on, baby, just ruin it even further!
Still, we finish it a few minutes earlier than anyone else in the class, despite our late start. Shizune and Misha are really capable. They're quite different, though. The class rep is as calm and professional as she looks, while Misha is a lot more playful and girlish, not to mention a little more easily distracted. To be honest, the two of them did most of the work. I feel guilty about that. Don't be, man. Don't be. I feel you. Don't be. I feel you.
The clock tower bell rings, signaling the end of the period. Time for lunch. That's some ugly looking painting. That's some horrible painting. Without knowing what else to do, I follow Misha, who is beckoning to me into the hallway down the stairs.
We descend even below the lobby where I met Muto. Down to the bottom floor.
The bottom floor.
Just like everything in this school, the cafeteria seems too spacious and oddly modern in contrast to the classic
You
exterior.
do spacious like 2 times by now, dude. You need to stop using that word.
Its big windows open to the courtyard, towards the main gate. It's the cafeteria!
No, I couldn't notice.
Her enthusiastic statement of the obvious makes people around us stare, but Misha doesn't seem to care, so we proceed to the line. There is a rather long list of menu options, which seem great until I realize that many of them are to accommodate students who need special diets. How nice. It almost feels like I'm back at the hospital, eating portions measured with scientific precision to meet the needs of the patients. I pick something at random and follow Shizune to a table sitting opposite of her. As I nibble indifferently at the food I'd rather not eat, Misha pokes me in the side to get my attention and points to Shizune.
Hold on.
I don't understand sign, so the point escapes me. Maybe looking at the person who talks to you is proper and polite. Do you want to know something? What? About anything. We're your guides, so you should ask if there is something. I wonder. What should we ask about?
Definitely not the first
definite-
option.
No, that's
Don't
rude.
ask
That's
that.
rude.
That's horrible.
I think I've got it. No, let's ask about the
Ask
library.
about the library. Yeah, always do that.
Oh yeah, is there a library in this school? Lately I've gotten into reading a lot, so I thought I'd check it out. Misha gives the kind of frown that makes it clear she doesn't consider reading a healthy hobby, but then picks up her smile again. There it is. It's in the second floor. It's in the second... Wait, no. I read that right. God damn
It's
it.
in the second floor.
I read it right the first time,
You did read it. You did read it right.
and
the
then
first-
unnecessarily read it again because I thought I fucked it up the first time.
Whoa, David. Jeez.
We can show it to you sometime. Thanks.
Thank
I
you.
return to my food while the girls talk between themselves.
But wait,
Misha-
isn't that one? Wait. How does that work? They just said something with the hand signals. You can't talk if you're deaf. This is a
No,
direct
that is-
contradiction.
that is talk.
Direct contradiction, though.
That is talk.
Yeah, but they were speaking.
Is it? Were they now? Well, they were speaking with their hands. Misha and Shizune
That sounds
sign back and
different.
forth very animatedly, throwing sideways
animated.
glances at me, but Misha refrains from translating. Maybe they're talking about secret girl stuff or something. ... Doki doki.
Conversation.
I quickly notice a conversation in sign.
In the
It's not enough
silence.
to
See? See?
fill a silence.
In the silence.
Well, yeah, it's silent, but it's not like they're still talking.
Enough to fill in a...
Jacob, shut up. Okay, just calm your dick. Okay, you can read this. Or not.
Okay,
We
I will.
arrived
We
in the
arrive in
classroom
class
early.
early, but we're not the first.
God damn it, Jacob. God damn it.
I choose when I want to read, and I choose not to.
Please,
That
baby.
dark-haired girl I noticed
Baby,
before saw
baby.
her desk at the last row. That's really weird. She jumps. A little when music crashes the room.
A little. The elegance of a rhino.
Rhino. She shrinks deeper into her seat. I can feel the tension. I can feel her tension all the way from here, as if we're slowly turning into a stone just from our presence. Too many names. You can read that one.
Misha and Shizune either didn't notice or don't mind it, as they walk directly past her to their seats and begin to converse. Hey, baby, I want to talk to her. Even when the class... I'm left wondering about her, even when the classroom slowly fills with other students and finally the teacher. Getting into the rhythm of school feels strange. It's as if my brain remembers how this is done, but my body doesn't. Towards the end of the class, I start yawning and counting the minutes left. I shouldn't be this tired on my first day of school. Maybe it's the long
Yeah, you
time
should.
spent in the hospital and made me like this. I'm even feeling physically weak and lifeless. Before long, the final bell rings. School is finally over for the day. Beside me, Misha and Shizune are having a short conversation after a bit of deliberation. Misha turns to me. Unfortunately, we can't stay and show you around today, Ichan. We've got to hurry already since there's a lot of work for us to do. You'll find your way around here, I'm sure of it. Wait, the teacher said I have to see the nurse. Where do I have to go? Is that so? We can at least show you that much. Come on, the nurses have their own buildings, so we have to go outside. Oh, the picture again. God damn it.
That
We
is
join
some
the
freaking
flow
ugly
of students
picture. I'm
making their
sorry.
way down the stairwell and outside, with girls pointing out other senior classrooms in the same hallway as ours. When we get outside, the girls make their way to the smaller building right next to the school. It's built in the same style, so it looks like it's actually a part of the main building. This is the auxiliary building
trap.
here. There's a lot of official and
It's a
important stuff inside, like the Yamaku Foundation
Trap.
office and all nurses' offices. They even have a swimming pool. How is that official? Don't be silly, Hichan. It's for physical therapy, of course. Anyway, all the nursing staff facilities are in there too. The head nurse's office is on the first floor. You'll be fine from here, right? We'll be going then. See you tomorrow. Yeah, thanks, bye. Wow, what a douche. A whole building for stuff that has nothing to do with the actual education. I guess it's necessary for a place like this. I walk in hoping that this really will be only a quick visit, like the teacher said. On a white door on the left is a green cross with the text head nurse and a nameplate. A voice from the inside responds to my knock almost immediately, but I can't quite make it out. It sounded a bit like an invitation to open the door, so I invite myself farther in. The room is not large, and it smells strange. A friendly-looking man turns around on his office chair to face me as I enter. His desk is neat and tidy, but the bin under the table is overflowing with used medical utensils, and there are at least a dozen coffee cup rings lingering on the desk. Hello there, what can I do for you today? He is young-looking and sort of rugged, but the dimples on his cheeks wash that impression away when he smiles. Are you the nurse? He smiles like a person who has heard this very same question hundreds of times. Why, yes I am. It says so on the door, no? You can call me by my name, or just the nurse, like everyone else. Of course, I shake off my confusion, realizing I should probably grab his extended hand. His handshake is rather firm and friendly. Right. I'm a new student, and my homeroom teacher told me to come and meet you. My name is Isao Nikai. Isao! His eyes light up with revelation, and he snaps his fingers. Oh, you're that Nakai. I was just reading your file.
There's more than one.
File in the morning. Some kind of chronic arrhythmia and related congenital heart deficiency, right? He gestures me to sit down in a yes. Good, well, you've probably been briefed about the school enough, so I'll just go over the school. We have all kinds of facilities available, mostly physical therapy and such. There's always someone from my staff around, even at night, so never hesitate to call us if there's a problem. The famous 24-hour nursing staff. Wow, this is like a hospital. Well, not exactly. For instance, we don't do brain surgery here. His joke feels so out of place that I'm left thinking why he even said it. It really wasn't that funny, to be honest with you. Isao hit the nail on the head there. Yeah, just that it's really weird to have so many medical people at the school. You'll get used to it. I'm not so sure of that myself, but I don't let the nurse know it. Now, let me just find your file again. While he searches for something from his computer and shuffles stacks of papers around, I let my gaze wander around the room. It's the epitome of generic, I'd like to say. Beige walls and ceiling. What was that?
Beige walls and ceiling, dark gray laminate flooring, and all the equipment you'd expect from a school nurse's office. Even the ridiculous educational posters are hanging on all four walls, reminding me to eat properly 3 times a day from all of the food groups. Smiling, the nurse draws a thick file from a stack of similarly thick files and opens it. So, you already have medication for the arrhythmia. Just remember to take your pills every morning and evening, or it won't be much help. Apart from that, do you do any sports, rash stuff like, I don't know, boxing? He grins to his own joke, but I don't. That's rude, man. This guy just had a heart attack. You're gonna make jokes about boxing? He should slap you in the face.
Well, I played soccer occasionally with some classmates. Alright, I'm afraid I'm going to have to recommend you... refrain from doing it.
Refrain.
At least for the time being.
For the time being, of course.
My lack of reaction makes him raise an eyebrow, but really, I'm not too bothered by him forbidding me to kick a ball around. Oh. I bet that's what you like to do.
Oh! Okay.
Oh my balls! I guess I never did it out of burning passion for the sport, just to have something to do. Any kind of concussion might be very dangerous to your heart. Risking another attack is not a good idea. Was the previous one caused by some concussion to the chest area? There is no mention of the cause in the papers. Not
not
exactly. I was getting confessed to. And my heart started beating fast. Fast.
Okay.
Doki doki.
That is hard.
That's essentially